Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. Gorgeous day out here. So I've had several requests to do a cooking video, and recently, to be specific, I had a request for a meatless dish, a curry. So instead of just firing off a recipe to the subscriber, I thought I'd come out and do a video, because I don't really use recipes. I'll just show you how to do it, how I do it. And honestly, curries are something we eat every week in our house, probably 2 to 3 days. Vegetable curries, they're delicious. So I made a simpler, scaled down version for the woods, and we'll cook it in the billy pot. So the fire's getting sorted. Let's take a look. So most of the items I was able to fit right in the 12 centimeter billy pot in the case. So that's why I like using this. There we have some smoked tofu. Don't be scared, guys, it's just tofu. Onion, some garlic, some sweet potato. Here we have some coconut milk, so it's a coconut curry. Some crushed tomatoes, garam masala spice, and chickpeas. So it's just going to be a quick coconut curry with sweet potatoes and chickpeas. I don't know if it's called anything in particular, but we eat this quite a bit at home. It's delicious. So let's get started. It's very quick to put together. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is get some oil in the zebra pot. That's a fair amount. Get that heating up a bit. That won't take long. It's looking pretty shiny in there. And let's get our garlic and onions in the oil right away. Let's get it all in there. Garlic, onions, sweet potato, that can all go in the oil. Okay, so got those onions sweating down a bit, turning nice and shiny, looking beautiful, smelling good actually. So let's get the chana masala in, as much as you like. Curries are all about the spice, right? Okay, things move pretty quick now with this dish. Let's get some chickpeas in there. Throw them all in, I guess. Some crushed tomatoes. How about that much? Give that a little mix. Oh yeah, smelling amazing. And last but not least, coconut milk. Coconut milk adds such a richness to anything like this. Adds a lot of calories, mind you. So if you're counting calories like I should be, you could leave it out, but that's looking pretty good. So you know what? That's basically done. All we have to do is let it simmer for about 20 minutes, half an hour. And you got yourself a nice little curry. So if you don't like tofu, this is what you do. Try the smoked tofu. It's firm, has a different texture, it has a smoky flavor, obviously, and it's delicious. It really is. It adds a bit of texture to anything, adds a lot of good protein. It's awesome. Smoked tofu. Smoked tofu in the billy pot. Give that a stir. Now what I want to do with this is hang it up over the fire so it could slowly cook for about 20 minutes. Just until the potatoes are cooked, then we're good. So while we're waiting for that to cook, I thought I'd do a little treat. Indian food goes great with flatbread. So let's make some. And in this dish, all I have is about a cup of flour, about a half a teaspoon of salt, and a squirt of oil. We'll mix that up a little bit. Then we'll add a little bit of water. Start with a quarter cup of water and go from there. So we'll start with just a little bit of water, not that much. Mix it. Hopefully you don't add too much. It's always a good idea, and I never do this, to keep a little bit of the flour mix aside, so that if you do make it too runny, you can still add a bit of extra flour. This looks like it's too dry at the moment, so let's add a little bit more. Okay, so it's just coming clean from the side of the bowl. Now this needs to be kneaded for about 10 minutes. So it's a non-leavened bread. It's just flour, salt, oil, and water. But it does need to be kneaded just for about 10 minutes. And that gets the gluten working. I guess most people would call this roti, which goes great with Indian food. East Indian food, West Indian food. It goes good with food. So after about 10 minutes, you have that nice little soft dough ball. And I think it's a little sticky. It's a little sticky. Stickier than I like. But I think we'll make about 3 flatbreads out of this. So roll them in little balls. So you know, it doesn't matter if these stay round, it doesn't matter. Just work it the best way you can. Sometimes rolling works. Sometimes I just stretch it like pizza dough, flatten it out like that. You want to get it fairly thin, like really thin if you can. Working out here, it's a little tougher, but get it as thin as you can, which isn't too hard, as you can see. You can stretch it by hand like a pizza. And I think we're going to call that flatbread number 1. So number 1 is going in. You want medium to medium high heat, and it goes in a dry pan. Just like that. So flatbread number 1. There we go. It's ready to go. You want little dark charred bits, even black bits. It all tastes good. They're going to be great with the curry. Oh, perfect. All right, let's get number 1 off. Get number 2 on. Okay, flatbread number 2 is ready to flip. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. You want those little bits of flavor. I wish you guys could smell it out here. Spices are amazing. Flatbread is looking good. I'm ready to eat. Let's tear a little bit of cilantro into it. Stems and all. I'd say that looks pretty fantastic. Now at home, I definitely would add some spinach to this or some kale. But out here, this is going to be just fine. That bit of cilantro. Bushcraft curry. You could serve this over rice. We usually don't. Oh yeah, I'm dying to try this. Flatbread's really good. Crispy on the outside, still moist in the inside. Now for the main dish. Chickpea coconut curry. Oh man. The coconut really adds a lot of richness to it. You can just slightly taste a bit of coconut, but overall it adds a real velvety texture. The sweet potatoes break down quite a bit, thicken everything up. Chickpeas are perfect. That is good stuff. You know what really goes well with the curry? A nice cold beer. There's lots in my fridge at home. Alright, thank you very much for joining me again today. Thank you for requesting more cooking videos, and thank you Mike for requesting that curry video in particular. I hope you try it at home, I hope you try it in the woods, I hope you like it. You know, you can interchange any of those ingredients with something that is more to your liking. It's really good with cauliflower and potatoes or cauliflower and chickpeas. It's a one-pot meal, really easy, really inexpensive, tasty and nutritious. So, we'll see you on the next one guys, but in the meantime, if you're not a subscriber, please do. You can click on this icon right here and you can become a subscriber. Click on the bell notification as well. That way YouTube will let you know every time I upload a video. Thumbs up is appreciated. And as well, if you have any requests, leave them in the comments down below, or you can email me, hit me up on Instagram, whatever. If I can oblige you, I will. So guys, we'll see you soon. Take care, be safe. Bye for now.